All right. On this episode of whatever just comes to mind, we're going to bring up alcoholism again and we're going to compare it. But we're going to talk about a lot of different things. Okay? So what we can do is we're just going to put this right here. And we're going to put this. We have to go back to the, I just wish my life was normal. You got to go back to that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put normal lives. Okay, now I have to write this right here. Materialism. What does two words up there have in common? Ism. And see, really real quick, the word material comes from matter. Matter comes from mother. Mother represents earth. So material has been transformed into worldly possessions. When material actually represents the material that the anatomy needs. All this from earth that's magnetically charged to make the brain and the whole anatomy run like a battery the way it's supposed to do. That's material. You have to have the right material to build a house. See, we live in houses and have no idea that the concept of a house that we live in comes from the brain. The cerebrum and the cerebellum, the addict and the cellar brain. The cloister, which is a claustrum, which is the cloister, there's a secretion in there. Well, the cloister is likened to a closet. They tell you need to go in your closet and pray. Yeah, right there. And Christians for centuries have been going in literally their closet, which is cool, but it means in there. In there. So when we understand that we are made of cells, and we come from one cell and you're trillions now. It's sad that people, and what causes the C word? Dead cells. Okay? So in order to build a house, you've got to have the right material. Alright? If you've got junk wood and glue and screws and all that, it's not going to be held together. Same thing applies here. If you're consuming the toxic environment, then the house of God, which is you're an image of God, will not be built on a solid foundation, and you will crumble all the time. And this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how that normal person's life is beyond worse than an alcoholic's, that you so favorably liken and try to model your life after. Okay? What do we all look at? This is going to be a good video. What do we all look for? We're all looking at money. All right. Well, usually if we're over here, guess what? Guess what? That's gone. So, debt is there. Okay, we're looking at the normal lives. We're looking at careers. Okay, well, at some point in time, there's going to be debt. Now listen, they'll say this. Well, yeah. No. Listen to me. It doesn't matter if you've went to school, blah, 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 and all this. Once you get a loan from the bank, which is Saturn, once you get a loan, that debt, doesn't matter how good you are. There's emotions that go into the brain. Because you see, you're looking at this debt. Doesn't matter if you can lay it out and say, okay, over a 20, 10, and 30, whatever year period, then it can be paid back. But still, do you see what I mean? Now, your life is geared around that debt. An alcoholic, their life is geared around the bankruptcy, which is being in debt of, it's a selfish lifestyle, but that is too. But this is designed to kill people. That's designed to control people. Same thing. And over here, you've got your snacks and everything, and you get what? Same diseases, but okay. This individual's debt over here, to be secure, is a material security. Okay, the debt over here that's created within us, that we create with the world, truthfully, is the humility that you have to fight through. Does that make sense? Okay, these people over here get credit cards, get more credit cards, and they're always in debt, trying to live way outside of their means. Well, over here, we live way outside of our means, trying to look good, even though we ate the fuck up on the inside. Same thing right here. Okay? I don't want to stay stuck too far on one. And we could break that down a whole lot more. I just wanted to touch the main, thing. All right. So, this is the whole thing. Work. Fun time. TV. It's everybody. Okay? How can we do this? They wake up. Okay. Inactive addiction to alcoholic wakes up. And all alcoholism is fun time. TV and all that and the mads just keeps that monster going. Okay? Over here, you've got to wake up and work in order to pay that debt. Over here, you've got to wake up and work in order to pay that debt to this spirit. Although those are different emotions of foreseeing getting that beer that day. You know that emotion, it's like, whoo, been fighting all day for this 30-pack. Whoo. You get the monthly statement paid. Whoo. Boy, I got that paid before the family found out we're almost broke. I got that 30-pack before I'll cool, and my body knows how broke I am, because without it, I'm going to shake and everything. Well, without it, do you see each day, each month, it's leading into debt. Doesn't matter who you are, the majority is in debt. And then you throw in the alcohol and everything else, and then it's just a tornado in every individual. And they're the ones that look at you and say, you are fucking crazy. Can't you get this? And it's like, we're showing you, y'all ate the fuck up way more than any of us. Because see, in this life over here, you comply. This is the obedient slave. Over here is because all these substances are put out there. And to keep you subdued. And see, and here's the trick, though. The illusion is to keep chasing that shit. And the whole thing is to get settled in somewhere and show humility. Because in this world, listen, in this world you are meant to lose. Even though those people over there, listen, and don't take this the wrong way. If you have obesity, it's created in you for you to depend on the pills and all that. It's just like over here. They depend on whatever the medical fake people give them now. I don't know. It'll be 9 years since I've walked out of a hospital that. And people say he's stupid. And I can show you the medical industry is 5-year-old fucking education bullshit. I can prove to you that it's everything that y'all are eating and drinking that's what's giving you all your diseases. We can prove it. But you still can't fucking put it together. Because it's called, what do they call it? Cognitive dissonance or something. That's a worldly term. But what it's called is programmed from birth. Slavery on all fucking levels. These are the good ones. These are the ones, the majority, who fucking think that left and right wing is real, even though that's a bird and the brains is guided by these families. They tell you on the dollar bill. So we are all the same piece of shits at the end of the day. Like I've said over and over in many videos. But see, over here, the debt creates us to look within. To look within. Over here, the debt creates to get out of it. And then eventually, suicide and all kinds of other shit ensues. I won't be like them. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to. Image is nothing. That's the whole thing, image. And what do we do? We're trying to get better and we're watching bullshit instead of looking up. We're the only species that knows to look up, and we have never looked up for generations. You need to really think about it too. I mean, you're programmed in the schools. They put the TVs in there. Why in the fuck would there ever be a TV in school? You know, look, you got the grades. Listen, real quick. I don't want to scare you, but you need to understand something. In the Brotherhood of Saturnia, there's 33 grades. Actually, they're different. It's 0 to, 11? That's grades, which is K through 12, is basically what that is. But you go through 12 grades, and you sit there while the child's body is growing. It sits in a desk the majority of its young life, when all these organs in its body needs to be running around and getting everything going and geared up for a long life. No, sorry, you're just sitting there. Now there's TVs in there, stay there, computers, Chromebooks, shut up, dumb slaves. It's an ingenious fucking plan to sit. Listen, I could do what they've done. And you really want me to go real deep, I'll scare the living shit out of you. Because you're not here by accident. The only reason these fuckers have careers is because of poisons, arsenic toxins that are slowly consumed over long periods of time that creates diseases. And these fucking dummies don't even know that they see the same goddamn commercial every day, over and over. Mind control, Nazi slavery. Their brains are paralyzed. It's a impulse. It's what it is. The impulse in y'all's blood, in your DNA, has been eradicated to look up. And that's Ahriman. Then you get into the fucking spirit world, which y'all don't believe in. Ahriman's gonna say it's not real. You take everything in here with you when you die. Everything in there that comes from that bullshit world goes with them that we envy. When it's all in there, And they never fucking knew it. And those are the pillars of society that the false prophets bring in. And you're making good money here. We're good Christian Jesuits. Yeah, all right. You dumb people. Y'all are ignorant as shit. But it's okay. The only way to get out of it is to cut that shit. You mean that's the only way? That's the only way? This is fucking bullshit right here. And we accept that. And then the dummies look, oh, I wish I could do it. No, you don't. You are put here. You are here right now to work some shit out before you cross over. And I can tell every one of y'all this. Your daily routine is not what it's meant to be. You have been designed with AI. Because you are a battery. And the only way to disconnect from that shit is for you to fucking stop. And go outside and breathe the fucking air in that's electric, that lights the lungs up and everything. Water, they don't even teach children about, you're made of water. We need to drink more water. Yep, here's energy drinks, here. Slavery. And those fucking minds of Ahriman are popping out of these schools and universities with so much fucking hate in them. Chemicals, arsenic, fucking hormones and shit, steroids, oh yeah! You fucking wait till all y'all against me. Y'all wait and see. Some of y'all have already gone through some shit in y'all cities. You fucking wait until it's all in flames. And the only way that they can keep this going is through their technology. That is it. And that shit ain't stopping. They have to keep the motherfucking dumb Ahriman Goy in check with their bullshit. And it's in every fucking thing out there. And it's garbage. And this is the only way we can communicate. You ain't going to be able to stand at the town square anymore and say this is fucking bullshit without being executed on spot eventually. You'll have to throw all y'all's fucking Bibles, Qurans, everything away. You wait. And the whole fucking time, these churches are going to keep saying, bow your head. We don't question God. It's insanity on all levels. And when we're looking at the spirit world, Lucifer runs all of it at the top. Ahriman's under him. It's some real shit, buddy. Vax is what Ahriman's food is. Once Ahriman gets them chemicals in him, then your whole life is Ahriman. And so if you're here, you will not fucking come out of that because you are an Ahrimanic spirit designed from birth. And if you're alcoholic, you've got alcohol in you too. That's what we're saying. And then this is Mother Circe, the meds. And then TV is Medea. Y'all fucking laugh at that shit and you're under it. Only children laugh at what they don't fucking know. 9 years. That's nothing compared to what you can't fucking handle. And that's to the haters. And my sobriety date's December the 17th of 2014. And listen, that's the beginning of Saturnalia. Yeah, and it's an old time festival. And then the Pope's birthday is December the 17th. So when you find out you're a battery and God created all this magnetic field and there's cosmic energy running through you, there is certain dates that there's a being, a Holy Spirit in you. You say you got it. No, you ain't unlocked it. And it'll guide you if you really, really fucking want out of this. And that day, for some reason, was picked. God picked it because it was very powerful. And see, that's that orb, that light up there is what's... there's so many videos this could go into from just this and blow your fucking mind right off. Because then I was born on the 7th of December. Well, 17 is the 7th prime. And you don't know anything about that. And prime numbers, cubes, squares, triangular numbers, pentagonal numbers and all this shit. Numbers is what they use for sorcery and symbols that creates the harmonic archetype within the brain, just like a fucking mathematician. And then y'all say, he is fucking crazy. Was you here to do all this? No. Was you here to look up? Yes. Have you ever looked up? No. You wouldn't know how to. That's what I'm saying, children. They cut that shit, everybody will come out like cockroaches and fucking die. They do not know who they are. They do not know what the fuck they're made of. They depend on sugars, chemicals, and hateful Nazi fucking recipes that slowly kill you, that have created so many fake false careers, and y'all will fucking lose your mind. By design. That's some badass shit, dude, to do that to people. It is badass. It is. I love you.